Oh, well. So what else you want to know, Love Bug?
Well, I mean, in that case, I'm gonna show you another photo.
Okay.
Um, I'm not sure if you know anything what's going on in this one.
Oh, no. You know what? That was my mother's era.
Mm.
And the only thing I know is that it was I think that was taken in Lawnside, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That was another community of color.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have dances. And that was one of the dances in Lawnside, because that's where my mom was from.
Mm-hmm.
She was from your great grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
She was from Lawnside, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing the way it was then. I mean, then it was just a little small community. And I'm going to tell you something. We used to have so much fun because it was right across the bridge. And, from Philly. And my grandfather, the one who took us to Wildwood,
Mm-hmm.
he had property there too.
Mm.
And I used to like to go with him when he would collect his rent.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I didn't like about it was one of the things that excited everybody was that his property had wells.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody would go down. They always had containers and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That was the nastiest water to me. But they loved it. They loved that well water. And I remember, now this is really funny. I remember going around with my grandpa,
Mm-hmm.
and he would be collecting his rents. And It was one family I always remembered, because it was two little boys that lived on one of the properties.
Yeah.
And I always remembered it because I remembered their names. One was 1 penny and the other one was 2 penny. That was their names, 1 penny and 2 penny. And they had one of those nasty wells out front too. But you know what? The water, we were always going somewhere to get bottled water, because in Philly, now the water that my dad used to go get out in the park when I was little, we used to go out on East River Drive and Lincoln Drive, and they had fountains. And people would go out there with containers and they called it the good spring water. Now that water was okay, but that water coming out the wells and down in, oh Lord, that was something. It tastes like it had, I don't know what, it tastes like metal. I always thought it was so nasty. And if you were thirsty, that's what you had to drink.